What is the work breakdown structure? WBS is the hierarchical and iterative decomposition of the complete work of the project into manageable work packages. Once the scope of the project has been defined, the project manager, with the assistance of the team, has to break up the scope iteratively into smaller and smaller pieces of work. Why is creating the WBS important? The WBS ensures two things. Firstly, 100% of the scope is addressed. And secondly, nothing other than the scope is addressed. The vast majority of projects that fail do so because the scope and requirements are not clear. The use of the WBS is the single most important thing you can do to ensure that a project comes in on time, within budget, and with the quality and functions that were expected. Do not skip this step. Show me a sample of the WBS. On the screen, you can see two samples. In this sample, you see the first and the second iteration of the WBS. Initially, we have broken down according to the phases that will occur on the project. This is logical to begin with. You might also notice that waterfall methodology is used here. However, any other methodology you are using, the WBS process does not change. In the second iteration, one more level of breaking up is done. There are some simple rules to breaking down the work. We will look at them shortly. Think of your WBS as an outline of the work designed in a tree diagram. The lowest level of the WBS contains the work packages, that is, the tasks and actions to complete the work. You can create this diagram using Microsoft Office Excel, Visio, or any other tools, or you can draw it on a whiteboard. No matter how you choose to build it, creating a WBS is a project management best practice and an opportunity to brainstorm and organize before creating the actual schedule. You can download a simple WBS sample from this course's download section. Who creates the WBS? You, as the project manager, own the WBS. Typically, the first and second level of the WBS is created by the project manager. Subsequent detailing needs to be done by the person best suited to do it. In this case, the architect, technical lead, creative lead, and the quality lead. When should you create the WBS? You should create the WBS after the scope has been defined and definitely before creating the project schedule. In this lesson, we have seen what the WBS is, why it is important, who should create it, and when it is to be created. In many cases, the first 2 or 3 levels of a WBS can and will be reused in an organization. So, it is a great practice to create one for yourself and keep using it as a template.